For this video, what we're going to be talking about is this concept that back pain is not necessarily physical or structural, but rather is something that can be caused by circumstances in our life that are more on a emotional or psychological or spiritual aspect. So Alika and myself, we both come from two different backgrounds that have this perspective in mind. For myself, it's Chinese medicine, and for Alika, it's body dynamics. So Alika is going to first dive in to just a little bit of the body dynamics perspective on how back pain can be caused through things besides just structural or physical issues.
So if we look at the back has to do with support. The back supports the spine and the nerves along the spine. Now, in our lives, if we're more self-reliant and we are difficult to take in support, the muscles can tend to be more rigid, and we can lose a sense of connection with ourselves and connection from others, so it's hard for us to take in support, and we're doing everything by ourselves, and then it can manifest as pain in the body. Again, the back muscles and the QLs have to do with the character structure of the development of the childhood of autonomy. And the autonomous child is the child that's constantly running around full of life and not really aware of what they're doing and the consequences of their actions. So as adults, if we were a very autonomous child and we're bringing that into our adult life, we can really get ourselves into trouble and get taken away by our impulses without thinking about the consequences of our actions.
So how does that associate with back pain?
Well, how that associates with back pain is we're being led by our impulses so much that our lower back muscles tend to get really tight and rigid, and that's on the hyper aspect of the muscle. On the hypo, people can not feel their impulses and feel more dead inside because those muscles aren't being engaged and there's a lack of energy in their life.
So what you're saying is that the autonomous person is going to overwork and overuse. And then the person who's the opposite of autonomous is going to underuse and underwork and be disconnected.
Right. That's the double side of the coin, the hyper or hypo aspect of the autonomy. One who can be just being taken over by the impulses, or one who can't even get in touch with their impulses.
So what you're saying is we need balance.
Ideally, we want the muscle to be neutral, where it can engage and feel the impulses and realize the consequences of the impulses, or it can relax and realize, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that because that's going to cause me a price to pay that I really don't want to pay.
According to Chinese medicine, back pain is very much associated to weak kidney energy. And the kidneys, which are not just the organs but also the energetic channel in Chinese medicine, are very associated with the energetic reserves of the whole human system as well as one's vital life force. And we can drain this vital life force through activities that cause dis-ease or a lack of ease in our lives. That can be emotionally taxing situations, the lack of sleep, overwork, overexertion, poor diet, not enough water. So all of these unhealthful activities can cause this drained life force and therefore cause back pain.
So Matt, what kind of signs or symptoms are associated with depleted kidney energy?
Yeah, so one of them obviously is back pain, is one sign that the kidneys are drained. Dryness in the body, like dry skin, can be another issue, or edema, swollen lower body can also do that, as well as weak or painful knees. So the knees and the back are very connected to one another. So if you're having pain in your knees as well as your back, that's a good indication that it might be that your life force is a bit drained, your reserves are drained, and it's time to look at how you live your life and how you can make things more harmonious or more balanced with nature.
So this is the video to the energetic, emotional, psychological aspects of back pain. If you like our channel or you like this talk, please subscribe, leave some comments, and then we can bring more videos related to maybe exercises or things to help out you guys in your life for lower back pain.